Welcome to BANGnACES
Spit about it. Throw your hands up. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga wrong, heard the flow. Third for show, bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And blade the pump, they never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all soaking the drawers. I came knocking for the game, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you can ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine coning you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody's.
PU double.
Ready?
Get him. Oh, PU double. Feel my pain.
Yeah,
Sick niggas. Get him.
oh,
Sick fuck. Sick Jones. Yes. Motherfuckers have rest. In third down shit. PU double.
Ready?
Get him.
Base came
Stayed out the
through
argument the other day, but I'll probably be the instigator tonight.
There's a certain
So far, forced for the 49ers defense.
salute.
Having health
Welcome to
insurance
Bang
is
was
important.
saying bang.
So if anyone in your family has
Bang.
should be good.
Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary live with your host, Bang. Yeah, we are back for Monday Night Football. BANGnACES Live and Direct Week 4, Monday Night Football, Seattle Seahawks versus the New York Giants. The Danny Dollars or Dimes, Season 3, Episode 16. Salute, everybody. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the electrifying Monday Night Football showdown like no other. At least I hope so. It's time for BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Comedy Week 4, and tonight we got a thrilling clash between Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants in a battle of Danny Dollar or Dimes versus Geno. Oh no, Geno Smith returns to the Met Arena to hopefully display a better display when he lived here, when he was drafted here. And we'll get to that. The New York Giants are facing a critical juncture in their 2023 season, and they strive to level their win-loss record to 2-2. Their offense has struggled to find its rhythm, and the defense has been under siege, both on the ground and through the air. With the star running back Saquon Barkley unlikely to play tonight due to injury, high ankle sprain. The Giants are relying on the quarterback Daniel Jones and their pass attack to step up their game. I just doubt he has it in him, and I want to know why he's getting a pass. Zach Wilson been getting a lot of slaughter. Fields been getting a lot of slaughter. Russell Wilson been getting a lot of slaughter. But Danny Dimes been getting by, and he's playing more miserable than everybody. The Giants kicked off their season with a tough loss to the Dallas Cowboys, but they showing flashes of brilliance with a thrilling comeback win against the Arizona Cardinals. However, inconsistency has plagued them, and they'll be looking to bounce back. Tonight, it's a must-win game. Challenging Week 3, lost to the San Francisco 49ers. Can they turn things around tonight? Can Danny Dimes become dollars? Or does Danny Dollars remain dimes? I don't know. Bright lights of prime time. It might be too much. But it's perfect. It's perfect. Hold them accountable. Giants kick off their season with a tough loss. I said all that. On the other side of the ball, the Seattle Seahawks coming to the game 2-1 record, and they are eager to make their presence felt on Monday Night Football. Quarterback Geno Smith returning to MetLife Stadium for the first time since 2016 is out for redemption with 2 consecutive wins and an explosive offense. The Seahawks are ready to make a statement. Geno played well last year. He's actually playing well this year. Can he keep it up? They're averaging 35 points a game. Seattle's offense has been firing on all cylinders, scoring 37 points in each of their last 2 victories. However, their defense has some work to do, as they've been allowing a significant number of yards. It's an intriguing matchup that promises high-scoring action and the edge-of-the-seat moments. I hope. But where there's more, don't miss the showdown between but wait, there's more. Don't miss the showdown between the Broncos and the Bears. It had to be a winner. Remember we was talking about that? Yeah, it had to be a winner, and the winner was Russell Wilson by far. Deciding 2 turnovers led to that. A fumble for a touchdown and a game-ending interception takes you out of the magnificent game he was having, proving he was a quarterback, but Justin Fields lost that battle. However, their defense has some work to do. And they've been those 2 quarterbacks were featured under a microscope. Russell Wilson and Jay Fields were battled. They battled it out, and the outcome could have been the outcome was huge because their respective teams could have just start looking at the upcoming draft, where we got some great quarterbacks coming out, some strong quarterbacks, and that would say something. That would say something for those guys. So grab your popcorn, your drinks, get comfortable, get ready for Monday Night Football. I'm sure to keep you on the edge as the play-by-play presented by BANGnACES. That is Bang USA. BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary Week 4 is about to begin, and you won't want to miss a second of the play-by-play. Football fans, whether you're here for the analysis, banter, or just the good old football talk, BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary appreciate you. We got you covered. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe at your convenience, of course, and let's grow together. Let's go. Let's bang. Remember, BANGnACES Live and Direct is property of BANGnACES Inc., and your support is greatly appreciated and strictly voluntary. You can show your support hit the link in the description, and let's do it. Salute, BANGnACES tribe, salute. What's going on? Sir Charles, BANGnACES, hashtag Buccaneers. Yes, put your team in chat, and you're going for the Seahawks tonight. Okay. You don't got no belief in Danny Dollars, huh? Got no belief in Danny Dollars? Riding with Geno and Coach Carroll? Superb coach. I don't think he gets enough attention, enough rave, but superb coach. This is a must-win game for the Giants. So let's go. Salute. as the kickoff has presented itself, and for once, Bangin' Aces is right on time. And let's go. Giants receive the ball first. Danny Dimes comes out. 62 total touchdown passes, 61 turnovers in the 5th season of his career. Danny Dimes needs to become Danny Dollars because he got paid big dollars. And he has not been held accountable this year. We talked about Deshaun. We talked about Jay Fields. We talked about Russell. We even got on Jay Love, and I told y'all I was unfair. Danny Dimes. Hands off to Breida. Little 4-yard gain. Matt Breida getting the start tonight in the absence of Saquon Barkley. Let's go. You already know you have no faith in them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wan'Dale Robinson with a complete pass. Danny Dimes gets his first down. Uh-oh. He comes out firing, y'all. Should y'all be worried? Dan Dimes looks aggressive like that. Yeah. Hernando County on New York Giants. That's right. Let's go. We on Monday Night Football, Hernando County. Matt Breida. Salute to Matt Breida and his whole family. Here we go. Danny Dimes out the rollout. Danny Dimes in trouble. Gets it off. Bellinger down. 4 or 5 yard gain. And here we go. Them Giants start to move the ball. What can we do? Giants get another first down on the Matt Breida carry. Matt Breida gets to make his name. He looks for the first time in his whole career. He seems to be really healthy. He actually was healthy for when he played for the Dolphins, but undrafted player signs to the 49ers, makes his way to Buffalo, and now to the Giants. Breida in the backfield. Play action. Danny Dimes, too much time. Back off to Wan'Dale Robinson again. Oh, he meets Jamal Adams. Hard time tackle. Let's see. Salute to you. Welcome to Bangin' Aces Live Direct Sport Commentary. The panel should be getting shortly. Guys should be in. It's a little early, so Campbell caught that last pass. Hand off to Breida. Breida gets through the line. Gets about 2 yards. Let's go. 11:40 on the clock. This game just started. I'm expecting to see the Giants with an explosive offense tonight. They've been in a lull. They've only had it with the exception of 2 quarters. They rest of the 6 quarters. Wan'Dale Robinson with another reception and another first down. And he gets up hype. He's looking healthy for the first time in his career. Looking healthy and strong. Breida looking healthy and strong. This could get interesting. Let's go. Danny Dimes looking good so far. Motion to the left side. Danny Dimes. Another double motion. Play action again. Dimes with a lot of time. Dimes with a lot of time. Runs out of bounds. Okay, 10-24. 10-19. Dimes, four-step drop. In trouble. Moves out the pocket. He's running with the ball. And gets tripped up before the first down. Better learn how to slide, you big linky doofball. Pause. Just a troll. Come on, Danny Dimes. Let me see what they paid you that money for. This is your time to prove it right now. Helmet to the knee. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Danny Dimes could get himself in trouble right there. And he falls on his neck. Lives back to the motherfucking. Oh, defender got hurt on that play. Let's go. Jones. Okay. Seems to be okay in the shotgun. Danny Dimes. Hands it off. Wagner with the tackle. 1 yard gain. Who is that running the ball, though? That's not Breida. He got dreads. Breida back on the field. Looking ready for the moment. Matt Breida. Let's go. I want to see this kid shine for the Giants. Saquon Barkley shine like. Oh, and they go for it and don't get it on a 4th and 1. Danny Dimes gets stopped. And the drive is over. Opening possession ends on a turnover on downs because they can't push Danny Dimes over the mix, over the pile. Everybody think they can run the Jalen Hurts play. That they're not running it right. Jalen Hurts and them got it perfected. He doesn't go high. He doesn't go over the top. If you pay attention, he gets low. He goes in between. He picks a side and he goes in between the defender. He's the lowest guy in the pile. So when you push him through, when you come up, he done got 2 or 3 yards. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's just long. Danny Dimes can do the same thing, but he's trying to go. He going in too high. He don't go low because he a big doof. Like I said, he's Biff. He's a younger Biff. Nah. Oh, man. I crack myself up, bro. I need to get some company on here. He's Biff. Hey, Biff. Shit, the guys is out here. Shit, the guys are out here. I got rocked again this week. I'm 0-4 on all my leagues. About to be an early season wrap for me. Got to pay all my money. And just, I'm going to wrap it up, bro. Next season. Wrap up all my expectations right now.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Experian. Get smart about money. Truly hard seltzer. Please drink responsibly.
See, we got base one. We got no.
Second time in 4 weeks, Sunday and Monday Night Football shows
Base
were
two.
back-to-back nights. Big shout out to our crew members, UC crew members after the Jets and Chiefs went in last night on NBC.
Base three.
Still here, but he's in the back of the booth. But I'm just came back. The Giants defense, Walker thinks he's still on. But they're going to rule. No, they're going to say he's still going.
Oh, Seattle scores. Kenneth Walker with a touchdown as they don't mark him down. Now they're going to take a look at it. 73-yard run for Kenneth Walker. That's ridiculous. Giant defense. Oh, he didn't go down. He never goes down. It never touches the floor. It looks like his butt touches the floor, but it lands on the player. Oh, his elbow. Right elbow touched the floor. He's down. They take that touchdown off the board.
Was there to make the stop. Made that tackle and then
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I'm just sorry to hear, man. What I said. What I said. I don't remember. I'm trying to count out the games right now. Looking like have stomped on everybody this week.
Spectrum Internet. It's advanced security made simple. Only the Spectrum One.
For the past 40 years, Nicholas Ford has been the oldest family-owned operated dealership in Citrus County, providing the best sales and service experience.
Since 1981, Nicholas Ford in Citrus County has been Ford culture, and we thank you.
So many of you loyal customers have made Nicholas Ford who we are today.
Damn, just came that close, boy.
I'm joining the other familiar faces you've seen for 40 years, and I can't wait to meet you.
This is
and always will be. Our priority is to earn your business with outstanding service and great deals. McNicholas Ford.
Recently, we got Spectrum Internet
Because it has the most reliable internet speeds.
so now we're the reliable one.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody.
Me, you, and bases. Me, Charles, and base. Me, Charles, and base is tied with 9 correct picks going into tonight's joint. But I've got 11 off the drop, right? 11 to 16. So, salute to have. For the week. Hopefully we split on tonight. So Gino gets it to the screen. Back to the 25-yard line. Really no gain. Third down coming up. Smith gets sacked by Thibodeau. Yeah. There we go. So they got to get a punt. Giants about to get the ball back. Turnover on downs on the first possession. Oh, as he must the punt. I think the Giants got it back.
Consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. You're Brian Halsey. 0 dead. Perfect game addition.
All right. Put that out there. Put that out there. Oh, my fantasy. Yeah, man. It's been a sad year, man. It's been a sad year, bro. A sad year.
Turning her A-line presses into A1 gains, which means her financial worries have gone out of style. Smith, Florida. Your life, your money, your credit union.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the love, Sir Charles. My guys, I gotta stop paying them attention, man. When I stop paying them attention, they'll start playing better. Like, I just been into so locked in, you think you got it figured out, but every year is so different, and that's my own bylaws. Like, every year is different. I know that. I usually start fresh, but I did my whole draft based on last year's dominance. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have did that. My draft strategy was flawed. I see that now. I got this league. you got so many people that know football, that knows fantasy. You know what I mean? So when you got thinkers and minds like that from people scooping up people off the waiver so you don't get them and stuff like that. Not that they're gonna play them, but that's all part of the fantasy. As Jones runs for the first down, about 15 yards, Danny Jones says, "I'll do it myself. I'm gonna show you how I turn these dimes to dollars. This is Monday Night Football. I gotta win." Stepped up through the pocket beautifully and just took off. That was some Lamar Jackson type decision making. It is a weird coming from him. He's long, he's big, he's strong. He's Biff. Hikes the ball in the shotgun, 4-step drop, fires, short pass. Ooh, good move. Weiler gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain on that. 6 yard gain.
This is a physical corner, and you've seen a lot of that over the years from Pete Carroll's corner. Richard Sherman comes to mind how physical he was, but Devin Witherspoon's playing in the slot for the first time. He's only had one snap with 3 games inside, but they're
Hikes the ball, sacked from the ride. Witherspoon sacks him up. Danny Dimes goes down. Danny Dimes goes down. There we go. Incomplete pass. 4th down coming. Giants got to kick it back with the spoon. It goes downhill after the sack. It goes downhill after the sack, bro. Oh, I had a chance to stop it on the 2 yard line, and Giant player lets it bubble into the end zone. Yeah. Giants struggling on offense again. They started with a lot of hype, but they still struggling. Still struggling. Giants facing a must-win game. But this guy, Gino, he trying to prove he better than Danny Dimes, and right now he playing better than Danny Dimes. So I can't even say he not, man. Let's prove it. Let's go look at some sacks, some stats. Where is Gino? He's not on the first page. Yes, he is. Shaq comes into this game with 736 passing yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception, a 98.2 QBR versus Danny Dimes. Let's see. Danny Dimes ain't on the first page at all. Yeah, he's had a bad season so far. Let's go to the next page. Danny Dimes only 562 yards. 2 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, 70 rating. He's playing horrible, bro. Jamal Adams ruled out for the game after hitting Danny Dimes. And Danny Dimes in the knee. That needed a head, knocked him out. Yeah, Gino playing way better than Danny Dimes. Hands down. As he rolls out, completes the Noah Fant for the first down. Yeah.
A lot of time missed. They gave up a lot to bring him in, and I know they were excited about his return tonight, but it was short-lived.
Gino puts it up. Knocked away. Pass interference for the Giants player.
There's also a flag back in the line of scrimmage. So there are 2 separate fouls here.
Oh man, next week Monday Night Football will be here on live on BANGnACES LivenDirect. It'll be the Packers and Raiders game. We could talk some more Jordan Love next week. Love versus Garoppolo. Theoretically, Garoppolo was hurt this week, so he may not be there. That's why I said theoretically. That's a Packers win all day. Adams, he already mad. He about to get madder. Oh, he grabbed his arm.
Here's a look at the end of that play. As Troy said, Phil Haynes is down. He did not play against Carolina last week.
Jackson knocks it away from Lockett, but he put it on his shoulder, put it on the pads. Gets caught, pass interference. Seattle comes in with a long injury list today, and it looks like they're losing a few more people. Phil Haynes goes out the game. 4:30 left, 35 left in the first quarter. 0-0 game, first and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Handoff. Walker gets around. Going out of bounds by Jackson. Flag on the play. It's going to be a holding somewhere in there. It's going to be a holding somewhere in there. Right there, Bradford. Good call. Hold around the neck. First and 20. Geno Smith lines up behind center. Oh, the order moves out of it into the shotgun. For a start or delay game. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. For a start. And Seahawks. Yeah, it's a bad game so far, bro. Nobody's excited for this. Nobody's even coming in. Salute for everybody that is back there. Let's have a football conversation again. If the game is too boring for you, let's start the football conversation. Let's start talking about Danny Dimes. So now they talk about Dak and Dallas and everybody every day. Like Geno Smith gets away from the sack, looks downfield, completes the pass to Lockett. Lockett runs across the field. Lockett still running. Flag on the play, and Lockett runs out of bounds. Metcalf gets the holding on the block. Donovan was holding him.
Pretty easy call to make. Pretty sloppy game so far by both teams. Seahawks with 4 straight plays with penalty.
Penalties, 4 straight plays, 1st and 20. Leon Smith. Screen. Tackle, Giants. One yard gain. Gotta do way better than that. 2nd and 19.
This is not easy to do either. I mean, you're one-on-one against a pretty dynamic player, and to be able to bring him down in the open field like that, that's an excellent one.
Empty backfield. Geno Smith. 2nd and 18. 2-step drop. It's a comeback route to Thompson. It's about a 5-yard gain. 10-yard gain. 3rd and 8 coming. Okay. All right, Big Blue. Everybody going crazy. Let's go. All right, Big Blue. Let's go. Geno Smith. In the shotgun. Extra protection. Steps up. Throws it. Metcalf catches the ball. 1st down. Geno. Geno with the completion, with the poise. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Metcalf stepped out of bounds. Take that off the board.
Let's go to the juncture. Joey, what happens here is he steps out of bounds and he does not reestablish or touches the ball, which makes it an incomplete pass. Touching a loose ball.
Incomplete pass. Waved off because Metcalf never reestablished back inside. He stepped out of bounds before he caught the ball. Now let's go.
Jackson gets a chance. Good returner at college.
Giants about to get it back. Almost blocked the punt. This time they catch the ball. Fair catch. Let's go, Giants. Let's go, Giants. Let's go, Giant fans. They're playing good defense so far. Geno ain't been able to expose them. They had one-on-one coverage, all of it. He said, I'm glad I'm not watching, bro. Soda pops, then the show has begun. So, That's right, bro. You already know. You already know. Yeah, man. Get back to fantasy, man. Yeah, man. Having a depressing year, bro. They got guys scoring 40, 50 points. My guys scoring 11, 12, 9. Man. Pissing me off. That's why base be laughing at me. They ain't doing that much better. It's like it's such a challenging league that everybody beat each other, but everybody's beating me. Everybody. When I come back around, it don't even look like when they come back around I'll be able to beat them. But that's mad. That's like everybody's team better than my team. And that's not true. Like I've been looking at it. I'm like, I technically got a better team, but who's gonna play better on the day? What's the matchup? What's the stuff like that? Like, I needed to draft another power receiver. I didn't draft another power wide receiver early in the draft, so I had to get one. I ended up getting one in Puka late, like week 3. I got him rocking for me. Out the. I got him. I had to pay for him and stuff, but I got him off the waivers and thought that was it. Now I got him. Now my other guys ain't performing, and I need a running back. And da da da. Like whoa, what's going on? That's fantasy for you, bro. Fantasy. Keyword fantasy. Don't let the matrix computers control you. If they don't let it control you, only influence you. Influence you with a phone, influence you with a laptop, game system. Danny Dobbs sacked again. No, gets away, fumbles. Seattle gets it. Seattle still on their feet. Pushed out of bounds. This is miserable, bro. This is miserable. Danny Dimes is just dimes. He might be reduced to pennies. He could have skipped nickels and go straight to pennies. Danny Pennies. I tell you, I do not really need to be up here alone, y'all. Y'all, I will crack y'all out, drive y'all insane. I do not need to be up here by myself, bro. Like, what is wrong with this dude? Big time sack from behind, strip fumble. Let's go. Seattle in the red zone off the big defensive play. Gino hands it off to Kenneth Walker, who gets shut down at the line of scrimmage. 3 Giants there for him. Diamonds. Diamonds are forever. We don't do circles. We do diamond plex. Oh, Gino in trouble. Gets out of there. Gino goes, delivers. Metcalf, touchdown. Seattle. Geno Smith to DK Metcalf. At the end of the first quarter, Geno throws a touchdown to Metcalf. Back of the end zone, knee down, man down, touchdown. Nice movement by Geno. Nice strike thrown by Geno. That was impressive. But it was already in the red zone, so. All right, Geno. Get DK an early touchdown. Don't forget him, man. Go to him again. Go to him again. He looking like he want to play. He looking like he healthy tonight. DK Metcalf coming back from a recent rib injury last week. Keeping him, even though he's been producing, keeping him a little like hindered. He looks sweet right now. Yeah, man. Danny Pennies, bro. I bet I do got you laughing, man. I don't need to be up here like this, bro. I need to keep the nice, fine, educated football minds behind me to keep me focused. I get into criticism and opinions and shit. And that ain't right, man. That's not right, man. I get into trolling these guys, and that's not right, man. That's not what I want my show to be about. But you know, this is a show for the fan, by the fan, right? So I'm going to say what the fans are saying. I'm going to say how the fans are feeling. You know what I mean? That's what I do for me. Like, fantasy fans, team fans. Sometimes it can be harsh. Sometimes it can be harsh. Other times it can be funny. Most times it'll be funny. But sometimes I respect the game, so I take it personal. I take disrespect for the game personal. I hate narrative building. I hate that. Even though I see in broadcasting, you need to have an angle to approach a topic. But I don't like narrative building. I don't like lies. It's disrespectful to the game. I have never. I mean, besides, I never played the game pro wise. I've always it's for the fan, by the fan. As the Giants try to run it back, get to the 20-yard line. The tackle. Flags flying everywhere. What the heck is going on? After the play. Not yet. That's what I'm saying. These are determination games. Like, you know what I mean? These are determination games. If he could go, right now he Danny Dimes. Trying to just transfer the dollars. But he reverting. He get donut again, like week 1. That's pennies. You understand what I'm saying? That's not 1 cent worth of your bag right there. Like, you know, your talent, your worth is, your value is going to go down. Like, and once it goes down and everybody, all the fans start to say what's going on, I will push out Danny Pennies in a heartbeat. That you will see that shirt. I might even put him on a penny. Word. I might even put him on a penny. Don't play with me. He gonna skip past nickels and go straight to pennies. Don't play with me, Danny Dimes. That'll be the troll of the year. We will put it out on BANGnACES Inc. and or Bang USA Sports. Sponsor it. Don't play with me. Like that's what these trolls like. These commercial trolls, they got more money, but I got a lot of ideas, you know what I mean? And they could do something in a mass roast against me if I ever went to war with them. But man, caught by the Giants, first down, Breida falls down. Danny Dimes ain't do nothing to me. Just hit, I'm gonna get something for Coach Dable too. I think the bull is too like Dable or the bull. That's too like complimenting. Like that ain't like they trying to say the bull like he's stubborn like a bull, right? But I don't like it. It doesn't dig enough. It doesn't dig enough. The sass mouth over there, the sass mouth, that's the, they sometimes they make their own names, right? I just add the acronym or the artwork or the, you know what I mean? Like, and then it becomes something else. But like, I love calling stuff like the Mr. Incredible, the Purdy Pearl. That came because I got developed because it was like constant slander. After he won 2 games, it was constant slander. He's not really that good. He's just a game manager. He's just this. He does it. Like the man ain't just win 9 games straight. Like literally, like dude ain't lost since he touched the fucking field. And now this week, everybody's talking about his high percentage rating being historical for the league. In 4 weeks, how he's kept it over 95%. And but y'all were tearing him up in week 2. He's not a good quarterback. Dak Prescott is better than the Purdy, and that boy is Mr. Incredible. Dak Prescott could only wish he had to start that man half. Or team. Like he got and Dak Prescott got a dope ass team, you know what I mean? But the Purdy Pearl, that's what we talking about. The Purdy Pearl or Mr. Incredible, that came because of the narrative building. And I wanted my point to get across about him. And then we used it on the show and it hit. You know what I mean? It hit. So he got it. AR-12, that hit. Like we made those up, right? But I heard somebody use AR-12 as something. So when he became AR-8, it was about to be different. It was about to be different. I was gearing up for it. He just needed a couple of touchdowns in a Jet uniform. I was gearing up for it. But nope, it didn't happen. So it's not gonna happen until it happens. And it might be too late when it happens. And so I'm just sitting here as a Jets and Giants fan, and Danny Dimes is being resorted to pennies instead of transferred to dollars. We got problems in New York, bro, with the quarterback spot. We got problems in New York. Shout out to Zach Wilson Because I've been tearing him up here on Banging Aces. You know the BANGnACES don't play nothing. I do not play with mediocrity. And that's what he was doing. Know what I mean? Mediocrity. And he's been doing it for too long, like 3 straight seasons. This is the year we were supposed to see the growth. Rather Aaron Rodgers is here or not, this was the year we can tell how you throw the ball, how you read a playbook, how you do this, how you do that. Can you get the ball between windows? Can you get the ball out on the flat? This was the year we were supposed to see all that. Because Aaron Rodgers went out 4 plays in, right? So he went out early. Robert Saleh. Remember, I'm a Jet fan, everybody. Robert Saleh, coach of the Jets, has been standing vividly by Zach Wilson, and it pissed me off because I saw what I had to see last year. At least I thought, right? When I seen him open up these first couple of games and we get demolished, we can't move the ball down the field. I'm upset. I'm upset. He looking worse than Danny Penny's over here. So now we got to get a name for Zachary Wilson over there, right? And then last night happens. He loses. He fumbles the ball late in the game. It was his fault he lost the game, but it was his fault he was in the game. So it's different how he gets judged. And throughout the game, he played a magnificent game. We got to see how he throws the ball in the flat, how he throws it in the window, how he throws a touchdown, how he throws a fade, how he does. We saw a lot of things last night. A lot of things. So that was impressive to me. And I got to call it like I see it because I slandered him. I slandered him deeply. Did I wake up feeling different today? I think it'll quiet the noise, but I ain't feel any different. You know, like he's still making key mistakes. He played way better than Patty Mahomes last night. That's why he jumped off the page to me. But Patty made 3 crucial mistakes and still won the game. That's professionalism. That's ready for the moment. You was on a primetime moment. Oh, salute, Ace. Welcome to the panel. What's going on?
Salute. What's going on?
What's going on? Watching the game. You know,
what am I watching here, man? What is going on?
Oh man, they just been a couple of turnovers. The touchdown came off the turnover.
I know I seen that. It just
offense
very sloppy game, man.
Yeah, they struggling on both sides.
Well, the Seahawks, I mean, besides the score, they got the ball at the 20-yard line or something.
Right.
Besides the score,
that was the first positive.
They even look sloppy. Because they first drive, they had 3, 4, 5 penalties in a row. So they all look. I could get that.
Gino knocked away, catches it back. He can't run it. He can't throw it now. He has to run it out of bounds. Don't get no penalty. 3rd down coming.
That's a reception. Oh, they could have got a flag for that.
Gino throws it, gets it knocked up, catches it back, runs out of bounds. But it's a nice little late hit over there, right, Ace?
Mm-hmm. Nice they could have thrown a flag for that.
Gino was looking for it, too.
And I like the no call, though. They threw enough flags already.
Yeah, that's true.
He's hurting. He's limping.
Yeah. Smith looked like he may have gotten roughed up on that last play.
Yeah,
Tackle
that's
from
tough.
behind, out of bounds, cross the ankles. Yep.
He was dragged after he went out of
I
bounds.
hate that tackle right there, man. That's the tackle
Yeah.
that hurts everybody, bro.
I said,
I
his
hate
whole
that
body
behind.
weight landed on the back of his foot and that
I
ankle.
hate that tackle right there, bro. Because it usually rolls a knee or rolls an ankle.
Yeah.
The way that a player comes down on it, like, you know what I mean? I hate that tackle right there.
Don't be surprised if they modify the horse collar tackle to include that kind of tackle where you kind of like piggyback the ball handler to bring them down. You know, that's like a piggyback tackle. It's not a horse collar. I seen who did a horse collar tackle the other day? Somebody horse collared the quarterback the other day too. I think it was in college. So he kind of grabbed them from that. So you just see it. You just know that the leg ain't supposed to bend that way, or the ankle and foot. So he like drops all his weight on the back of his foot. It wasn't him who did it though. Yeah.
I think Barkley got tackled from behind. Giants almost get an interception. Oh my goodness, Thibodeau. I thought that was the pick six they needed.
It would have been if he got it. He tried to side on it. The fans' faces just say everything.
Thibodeau, one sack.
Butterfingers.
Smith struggling tonight.
He's waiting on it.
So I was talking about Danny Dimes transitioning into Danny Dollars because he got paid, right? But his play got to represent that. At the Seahawks, down the ball on the 3-yard line, off the punt. Oh man, Danny Dimes, that's a great punt. All right, but I was talking about, he's regressing. He only had 2 good quarters out of the 6 or 7 that they played, like 8 that they played, like, you know what I mean? And this game he started fast, but first drive they falling out, like, you know what I mean? Turnover on downs is like, I don't know, man. Danny Dimes, he's transferring to Danny Pennies. You know what I mean? Like, he about to skip Nichols and turn to Danny Pennies. He about to get that name and that acronym here on Banging Aces. I'll fuck around, make a shirt to troll his ass. Don't play with me, like, because he got a bag. Right. And he got that bag over Saquon Barkley, who's hurt today. And that's what they argue. You don't play complete seasons. You don't play every game. Danny Dimes does. But can he lead is the question. Does he deserve that bag? And it doesn't matter. He got paid it. So we got to hold him accountable. I feel like in the first four weeks or the first quarter of this season, we've talked about a little about everybody. Zach Wilson, Fields. We even threw J Love under the bus the other day after the loss. Like, we haven't talked about Danny Dimes and held him accountable, like, to his failures. You know what I mean? Or as we got Moose entering the building, Moose could join this chat right here too. Salute, Moose.
Salute.
What's up, my guys?
What's going on, man?
I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm driving.
All right. Did you hear what we were just talking about, or you just came in? We're talking about Danny Dimes being reduced to Danny Pennies.
Danny Abrahams?
Yeah, Danny Abrahams. You see, Sir Charles, that's how it happens. That's how it happened here on Banging Aces. I come in with something, and then somebody spins off of it, and that's how it happens. That's perfect. Danny fucking Abraham. Man, that's perfect, bro. I'm about to put him on a penny.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing is the Barkley effect, man. Remember I was talking about yesterday. I forget where I heard it, that agents is telling the running backs, man, don't play through no injury. Any slight injury, you sit your ass down for an extended amount of time. And I think what you're seeing with Daniel Jones is a grave mistake by the Giants front office not to pay him and show faith in him, because the effect that he had on Danny Dimes, like Danny Jones should probably pay some of Saquon's salary, man, because he the reason you even got that bag for the most part. So you see, yeah, he's such a dynamic player. He allowed Daniel Jones that time, man. Defenses can't be so,
They gave him that bag because he ran for that yardage.
Yeah,
And
but
it
he
was the
ran for that
second.
yardage because
He
of
was
Saquon, for the
Saquon,
most
right?
part. So you see.
Because he ran for that yardage, and he was the second most. Oh no, the third most. Jay Fields ran for the second most last year. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Jones came in behind him, but what he threw for on top of it was better than Jay Fields. So everybody technically got him standing at better than Jay Fields. But I don't feel that way. I feel like he needs to be held just as accountable. Oh, Moose back. Moose, you in the building?
Yeah, my bad. I had to restart it, man. It was mad choppy on my end anyway.
Yeah. That happens when you're driving and stuff and you're moving through. Are you close to home or are you going? Yeah. Once you get home, you'll be all right. Yeah. What base? Yeah. Oh man, must-win game for Dable.
It's still early in the season for must-win games, I think, but it's as must-win as it gets
Oh,
in that
good,
first
Moose.
quarter.
It's all good, Moosey.
Yeah, I don't think I made it 10 minutes through that game.
Word. I was with my wife, so I streamed from my phone. Anyway, and it was kind of difficult, but I got through it. He's helped me get through it. Base came on too.
Yeah, I
Seven.
replayed it. I literally listened to it while I was working today.
Okay. You got the week. Breeder gets the screen pass in the open field. Run out of bounds after like 30 yards. Hernando County in the house tonight, Moose. We got to represent for him. He having a good game so far, though.
What happened?
Matt Breeder.
Oh, Breeder?
Yeah. He got the start tonight. And he running good. Oh, my God. Witherspoon with an explosive hit. Yo, Ace,
That's the second time Witherspoon, he was a top 5 pick this year, so
yeah.
He's a physical corner, bro.
Pass caught by who is that? Cam Hodgins. Look at this tackle, bro. Oh my God. He just put his head down right in the middle of his chest. Laid him down. Five tackles tonight, 1 sack for Witherspoon. Cornerback coming off the edge. Here he come again. They picked him up this time, though. First down for the Giants. Wandale Robinson looking good, looking healthy, Moose. That could be a weapon for them if he
looks like it.
Stay healthy, bro. Like, he look aggressive, like.
They need one of them wires to step up. Because so far, the Darren Warriors ain't working.
Motion, they were moving the motion players. Ooh, Campbell gets laid down in the backfield with the spoon. 6 tackles. Explosive. He's beasting right now, Ace. Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, how you a cornerback playing like a linebacker? Like,
he's launching at people too. He's coming for you. You get that ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Motion. Dan Jones, 1-step drop, fires, complete, tackle quickly. Hyatt. 3 catches for Hyatt. Okay. Yeah, man. So back to Sir Dable over here, man. Must-win game. You can't start 1-3. Think the Mariners will hold him accountable? You said it's too early. You were saying
I think it's early, but yeah, I think this season gotta be, because remember last year he took a team they didn't expect to do much, and he turned that around last season. If they regress,
right.
you could kind of put some of it on Saquon not being on the field or whatever, but they in a tough division
You didn't
too.
want to pay him when you planning on losing him because Saquon is not coming back next year.
Yeah.
So
they could franchise him one more time.
They could.
It'd be stupid, but they could.
Saquon out of here, man. He don't go to a team that appreciate his ass.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. This is a football show, but some things happen in the basketball world. As the Giants kick a field goal, it's a 7-3 game. Seattle Seahawks up. Giants get on the board, so they're not gonna have a donut. So he playing himself out of the penny roll right now. He's playing himself out of the penny roll. If he would have got blanked again, though, man, he would have been immediately crucified, like into that penny roll, like. See, I was on here by myself, so I was up in here saying a lot of things, man, like going over nicknames, all kind of stuff. I try to keep it factual.
So what's he at now? Danny Nickel right now?
He had skipped nickel and went straight to penny the way he opened this game, but yeah, I guess we can get him to nickels, man. Because he's supposed to be transferring to dollars. Supposed to be having a 300-yard game, 2 or 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Run for 50, 60 yards, maybe a touchdown. Nah, that's dollar money right there. That's what he get paid for, right? If he just doing this, worse than Zach Wilson yesterday, oh, no. Because Zach was on point yesterday, and I was giving him his flowers for that game, but he still lost that game on a crucial fumble. And he even called it out and was accountable to it. But at the end of the day, that's the experience of a champion. Throw 3 interceptions and still walk off the field when he wants to, like, and how he wants to. Like, they had the opportunity, they failed. They played better.
Yeah, right now Zach Will bought himself another week. That's all he really.
Yeah, he bought himself another week. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like Jets.
I mean, it was against the Chiefs, so maybe he bought himself 2 weeks.
Maybe. It's definitely his best team probably so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He needs to whatever kind of cup he found last night. He needs to take that and run with it. Because he's got nothing to lose. He's already bringing in dudes off the street. So you know what I mean? Like,
well, what I saw from him last night was arm strength. I seen he could get the ball to the flat. He could throw it through the window. He could throw a fade. I seen a lot more than I've seen from Justin Fields actually until yesterday. But can he do that consistently? Can he get better? I don't know. Base ain't here. That's Moose.
I think he can. He can, bro. He can. We don't see that's it's the reason why he showed it in college. He showed it in the combine. He had one of the strongest in his class.
I agree.
That's the whole reason he drafted so high. So, you know what I'm saying? He's just got to put it all together. He's got to trust in himself. It looks like he didn't have any. Like he got so down over the first years and listening to everybody with all the they were throwing on. And it kind of looked like affecting the way he was playing. You know what I mean?
Well, it's New York, man. It's New York. You had to know when you got drafted to New York.
I tell you what he did display yesterday. He got arm talent, man. He got arm talent. He displayed that yesterday.
He got it.
Can he put it all together?
It's, you know what I mean?
He could get the ball into tight windows. He could loft it. Like, if he has the confidence and he got the intellect to put that all together, he could be decent, you know. So
right. I don't think we gave him the time to do it. And it is play calling. I think the Jets play calling is horrible.
It's terrible.
Especially on the offensive side of the ball. And that's from a Jets fan.
It's been very vanilla. It's been vanilla, and they got no reason to be that way. Like, you know, you're in a highly competitive division.
Right.
You got to score to win games.
Right.
You're not gonna win in Duncan in that division. I'm sorry, it's just not happening.
Gino trying to get back in there. He like, yo, don't let this nigga start completing passes and looking.
Yeah. Well, Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Drew Lock has been put into the game. Gino looks to have gotten hurt on that play that we were speaking about earlier. But like bro said, he trying to get back in the game.
He trying to get back to it. You can't. This how people lose their job, man. Nah, put me back in, coach. But they just paid him all that money. They gonna let him rock out.
You won the week. You won the week with 11. You could double check it, but you know what I mean? Let me know. But you won the week with 11 right picks. Everybody else is tied at 9 going into tonight. Oh, so you could even get more if the Giants win tonight.
Look like an ankle injury for Gino, though, man. I suspect that looked like a sprained ankle to me.
Yeah, man. If you look, his foot got trapped and the weight just dropped down.
He dropped it, and he dropped his. He didn't slide into it. He dropped on the ankle, like he let go once he was on his knees, and it's like the ankle bent in a weird way, like flexing it, or I would say extending the ankle so the heel is touching like the calf almost. So it's weird. It was weird. It's a weird ankle sprain. It might be in that muscle, like in the front of the foot, and that's gonna be tough for him to. He could get through it today because of the adrenaline, and they might shoot him up with something at halftime, but that might be something that bother him for the next couple of weeks.
All right, so that play last night, the holding call, was it a holding call? Wasn't it a holding call? I couldn't believe they was arguing that today, man.
On who? On Sauce Gardner?
Yeah.
What
Oh yeah,
He
that
was
was a
holding.
holding call. That was a holding call away.
No,
Definitely was holding. Oh
But
man,
you had a holding call
that
on the.
happens on every play.
Well, you had a
yeah,
holding call against the Chiefs that didn't get called, but the Sauce
yeah,
Gardner one
I
was definitely a
agree,
hold.
but that once the ref called it, he caught it. Like,
Right.
was you doing it or not? Yes, you was, bro. Like to even make that an issue today for everybody that run with that narrative today as a talking point was a waste of time and energy. Like, you know what I mean? He called it. It was questionable. Sir Charles asked me about it last night. But what did I say, Sir Charles? I was like, yeah, it was holding. It could have went either way. But he called it, bro. That's the thing with those calls. Like, you know what I mean? I see why everybody said, oh, he wasn't holding because he pulled his hand back, he reset, and he went back, but the holding had been done already. Like,
That's the whole definition of a holding call is you make that contact past 5 yards before the ball is in the air. That's the whole definition of the call. And by the way, it looks like they calling it a knee injury for Geno Smith. I didn't think it was his knee. I thought it was his ankle, but I'd be surprised if it's his knee.
I don't like them back tackles because of what? Rolled knees, rolled
Yeah,
ankles, right?
Yeah.
Like, niggas, people roll over your joint and they turning you at the same time while your momentum going the other direction. Like that's hard, man. Like, I hate that tackle right there from the behind. I hate it. So they're dragging them down from the back. It's like a horse collar, like you said. All right, 7-3 game, second quarter, 152 on the clock, 3rd and 10. Drew Lock behind the helm, 4-step drop. Completes the pass. First down to Noah Fant. And more. Noah Fant still going. And more. Noah Fant. Touchdown. Runs down the sticks. Missed tackle after missed tackle.
Oh, what a sorry display of tackling.
Oh, my God.
My
They going to have to
goodness.
do is push him out.
What a sorry display of tackling. Oh, God, that was ugly. I was watching some Pee Wee kids that was tackling better than that this weekend.
Oh, he down at the 1. He down at the 1. Down at the 1. He tried, though. That extra effort, man, almost got him in.
Nah, it's some green in there. He didn't step out. Oh, he might have been out at the 3. Oh, no, that's the 8.
You home, Moosey?
Yeah, I just pulled up at the house. I'll be back.
Yeah. He down at the 1. He did not step out. He did that that high step leg shit.
Yeah, tight roping.
His legs came back in. Like, you know what I mean? Damn, yeah, it's right at the 1. He was just about
Drew Lock got like, oh, there go my touchdown pass. And now we're going to run it in.
That was a beautiful play. Little decent ass screenplay. No fans like, oh, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. That was gangster. That was gangster. Noah Fant.
We saw it some when Pink Martindale was in Baltimore that they would give up some big plays. And him up the top of this year, it's been more than tackling and run defense because teams have got big leads.
Noah Fant, boy.
And they just blew coverage. So he's able to get an easy completion to Fant.
Let's see if we get another team try to QB push right here.
Yo, they sorry with this. They too high. They go into it too high. That's how they getting stopped. Like, touchdown, easy. Just like you said. Walker. Giants fighting. Giants and Seahawks fighting. Linemen. Flags everywhere. Like, get your ass out of there. You a quarterback. Just walk to the sideline, buddy.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks with a 13-3 lead.
They should have showed that fight when Fant was running down the sideline. Don't get mad now.
Oh man, they know they're gonna get chewed out when they get to the sideline. Like, oh man. Touchdown.
After distance to the goal, do you go for two here?
I would, because we all emotional right now. You know what?
Offset penalties.
We all emotional and the penalty. Oh, that's offset it. Just kick the field goal. Don't get no more momentum. Kick the field goal.
Yeah, kick the extra point. I thought if it was just on the Giants, then if it's half the distance to the goal, do you think about going for two?
$14-3. This dude just chokes, bro. This dude just chokes, bro. Danny Dimes is playing himself into a Penny Abraham situation.
And the bad thing about that is you can't even get rid of him. Like nobody's taking that kind of performance for that kind of money. You can't even offload him if you found something
I
better.
hate to say this, but because he's a white big quarterback, I think he'll get plenty off. And that's it's not about being racist. It's this. He's the one. He can be a great white hope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll work with him to the very last drop. Like, you know what I mean?
Giants gotta work with him because of that money. But I'm just trying to run through my head what team would take a fly on him. And
Titans.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, you just getting Ryan Tannehill 0.3. Like, you ain't like
right, but then it shows you it.
Yeah.
And then on the restructuring of the deal, I don't have to pay him top dollar. Like, you know, man.
The Giants will have to still bite a big portion of that contract if another team take him.
Facts.
Depending on what they get back in return, but they would still have to bite a big portion of that deal.
He's just a big quarterback, bro. You know what I mean? A big dude. I was calling him Biff before y'all came in, and he's Biff. You know what I mean? Just so doofy. Like, even running the ball, he can get it done, but he mad doofy. Like, you know what I mean? And that ain't to disrespect him and all that, but he gets it done. It's just that he's so easy to hit. He's a big target. He's linky. He can't slide because he's so big. That's what I mean by his doofiness. Like, he's taking hit. He just took a hit on his knee. He lucky the defender went out and his knee ain't messed up. And he almost throws a pick.
Mm.
1:14 on the clock. Danny Dimes need to do something. He needs to score here, and he almost throws a pick.
He just telegraph stuff. Dabo is like, come on. As a coach, you gotta keep your temperament down, man.
Yeah, and I learned that. I learned that from the
You
great
being
they never get too excited, bro. But yesterday
yeah,
I seen Coach Belichick grabbing his head and all kind
yeah.
of, and I never seen him do that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I can see he's stressed
Okay.
on the
How
Mac.
bad it is, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
he benched him, and then he comes out today and says he's their quarterback. He just couldn't deal with it no more.
They
Yes.
call a draw play on third down. They punted the half away. Oh man.
See, he big and doopy over there, man. Like,
I thought we were gonna throw it. Kind of look like Jim Carrey, don't he?
yo, man, that's just what I mean. Like, Garoppolo got the porn star Jimmy acronym. He can't even get that. He's just big and doofy. Like, but he got an arm. He does have an arm, and I don't know if he could do what Zach Wilson do though. That to bring back that point.
Negative 68 through the first 4 games in the first half this season.
Yeah,
A big portion of that was that Dallas game.
Yeah, 0 points, and then we followed it up that next game by not having a good first half too, and then had to come back against the Cardinals, and then I thought we was on a go, right? Then come back that very next game and struggle the whole game too, like you know what I mean. So, and now we here. So it's like you struggled the first half of this game too. You was supposed to come out on fire, bro. Y'all gotta have your first 25 plays in the bag. Like, man. Which brings me to the point that we could talk about at halftime. 48 seconds left in this game, in this half. Seattle gonna just run it out, right? They gonna take some shots. Locke should take some shots right now. Locke should definitely take some shots right now. We gotta talk about this guy right here, man. Pete Carroll, man. Pete Carroll. Nobody really talks about Pete Carroll. We talk about the Harbaughs. We talk about Miami's coach. We talk about San Francisco's coach. We talk about Dallas' coach. Nobody talks about Seattle's coach. And I guess it comes down to winning in order to get talked about. But he's been pretty consistent with difference of personnel and younger players. They can really gravitate to him. What does he do different? What is he doing different? He activated Geno after Russell left. He rebirthed his career. Geno's looking like a real quarterback. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Pete Carroll, I think we talk about Geno's talent, but it's somebody who organized that and really got that going. And it's been the real machine for Seattle since he got there. Like,
and he got a Super Bowl trophy to show for it too. So that earned him some grace, you know.
He tapped into Russell Wilson early.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson, and I was calling him. Me and Moose had a debate about Russell Wilson being a legend, right? Or his legend being dissipating now because he can't seem to get W's and all that, right? So Moose said he was never a legend. He had the Legion of Boom, and he is an MVP. He will be a Hall of Famer because of pure numbers. but he wasn't a legend. And I was like, when he was young, going to back-to-back Super Bowls, everybody was questioning him, right? So he's a definition of a legend is Tom Brady, like, and I understand that too. But
I mean, if that's the status quo, there's a lot of quarterbacks that ain't a legend. But Russell had the let Russ cook, era for that 3 to 5 years. He was a top flight quarterback in the league, top 5. Like he had a string where he was running around, making incredible throws, making incredible plays, game winning drives. So he had running into the punter. That was dumb. This team just so undisciplined. This Giants team, man, it's amazing how undisciplined. They really like a New York team, yo.
Right, New York.
They really got a New York attitude to them, son.
Right.
They just like very, they just very. If they could put it together with their talent, you could have a place for that. But when you losing like this, the least you could do is exude some discipline as a professional, and that's weird. Yeah, it's a mess. Exactly. You gotta know what your timing is, and yeah, I don't know. It's these little things. They can't have those mistakes. It didn't cost them nothing there, but the penalties, the telegraphing the passes, the blown plays, the bad tackling, it just all add up, bro.
All right, so
just all add up.
Remember last night I was talking about the Taylor Swift thing, and Kelsey bringing Taylor to every game and visiting games and all that. And if I was players, I'll start messing with Kelsey over there. I'll start trolling him. This morning I wake up, Byron Murphy says he's praying she's coming to their game. He said he planning on trash talking Travis Kelce during the game and stuff related to Taylor Swift. He getting a bag ready and stuff to say to him to get him mad. I was like, now that could go either way, right?
Be careful with that, man.
Don't piss that man off, right? And don't
piss Taylor Swift fans off, man. That shit'll get ugly.
Yeah,
they be in your wife. They be in your wife inbox talking crazy. You gotta be careful, boy. I should have go back. I should have backfire on you real quick. They'll do some wild shit like buy all the season tickets or something.
Yo, y'all wanna laugh? Y'all wanna laugh with me? Y'all wanna laugh with me? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Y'all wanna laugh with me? Y'all wanna see how Jimmy Butler came on media day?
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh man,
Son look crazy.
He permed his hair. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this dude. Oh man, right. Even the media was laughing at him. That's mad funny. I figured we laugh about that real quick, but that caught me off guard.
Jimmy Butler.
But yeah, man, look at my boy CJ Stroud joining some big names right there as a rookie.
Tom Brady did it 3 years in a row. Patty did it 2 years in a row. But hey, man, that's elite company to be in.
Yeah, man.
You know, when I was thinking around the draft, man, I kept hearing Bryce Young, and it's yet to be determined who's going to be better. But I kept being like, yo, I think C.J. Stroud is a better quarterback. Like, just watch, just the eye test, and they both went to top flight schools. And C.J. Stroud, I think, played 5 years in college, if I'm not mistaken, or all 4 at least. And you know, he's a stud,
Oh, we
man.
can't talk about this. Did you watch the game? The CU game and USC game last weekend?
Uh-huh. That was a good one. They played a lot better than they played against Oregon.
This Amarian Miller kid, he was chewing that secondary up, bro. In his
Yeah,
first
freshman.
game on the field, Coach Prime talk about he don't practice well, he don't do this well. He didn't expect that. But next man up. But this kid almost had 2 touchdowns. He had 196 yards. He was tearing the USC secondary up, bro. Nobody could guard him. And you know Coach Prime got to gear up some plays for him in the next game. You know what I mean? He just entered the whole mix right now. Just from that game right there. How you feel about Shador? Struggled early in that game, but pulled it all together. Had great final numbers. How you feel about him? NFL worthy?
Who, Shador?
Yeah.
It's yet to be determined. It's a
Not
long
yet, right?
season. Yet to
Yeah.
be determined. A lot of, you know, I've always said this, even the freaking Heisman winning quarterbacks in college football, they go to the NFL and somehow, you know, they fizzle out. What you got to remember, man, in college football, sometimes you playing defense and there's maybe one pro football player on that defense. Maybe one future all pro player you face all season. When you play in the NFL, every team got all Americans on it. Every team got top flight talent on it, and the game just is different. So, you know, that's why sometimes you see a Trey Lance not even get on the field and a Brock Purdy, you know, go on a 9-game winning streak to start his career. Sometimes it'd be about the intangible. In the NFL, it'd be more about the intangibles than the tangibles a lot of times, in particular for quarterbacks. So that's probably the toughest position to grade from the collegiate level to the pro level to see if somebody's actually going to be good. It's so unpredictable because it's based so much on, like I said, the intangibles, your height and your weight and your speed and all of that count, but your intellect, your ability to process, your ability to lead, all those things you can't measure with a yardstick or a stopwatch impact the game a lot more at the professional level. So it's fun to kind of guess or see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prime is undeniable though, man. Prime changing the game
Yeah.
as far as coaching go.
Yeah. Only reason why I asked because I could see multiple teams just going for him because of the prime, the coach he's coming from, and all that.
But you got a lot of coaches and general managers who don't want the hoopla to come with a player like that. Who don't
Yeah.
want that as a distraction in their locker room for somebody who's not even going to step on the field right away, and talent isn't
I don't
undeniable
think
as
it's
of
a
yet.
lot. I don't think it's a lot. You know why? Because of the simple fact of dollars. A person like that that come with that hoopla bring a lot of dollars to your stadium. Like, you know what I mean?
But
All of them
it could backfire if he don't play or if he don't play well. You know,
now
ultimately
you're talking
winning.
a whole nother thing. Yeah, if he come in and he J feels it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you're right about that. I think the notoriety and the popularity is more prevalent and more impactful on the collegiate level. Because in the NFL, they like the team more than they like the player. You know, it's very few players that the fans enjoy more than they enjoy the team. Like in basketball, you'll see fans of the player more than you see fans of the team. But in football, people are fans of the team more than they fans of the player. So
Yeah, man. Justin Fields played a marvelous game yesterday. Until the big time fumble for a touchdown and an untimely interception to end the game.
but I mean, they called that stupid ass 4th and 1 play instead of kicking the field goal.
Right,
And you know, that's what the kid was talking about with the coaching staff, man. I know professionalism say you don't throw them under the bus, but that's got to be frustrating.
right. And this is what I was trying to talk about 2 weeks ago when he got caught up in that interview. And
Hmm
they were like, "Oh, you don't throw your team under the bus." I don't think he threw the team under the bus. Like
hmm
he's at a max frustration point. Somebody who never lost in college, who had a whole season of losing, getting beat up, mind you, put up some numbers, and now he can't even pass the fucking ball. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like he was frustrated, man, and they asked him some questions. He answered them shits honestly. And
hmm
that's what you can't do. You can't answer them honestly. You gotta push them off, right? But he said what everybody knows is
Yeah,
going on. Like, you know what I mean? And he confirmed it, and now look, now everybody looking at it with a font with a telescope.
yo,
I,
Khalil Mack had a Derek Thomas game, 6 sacks. But
yeah,
yeah, man, I think, just as a professional, when you winning, you don't make comments like that. Or when you competitive, you don't make comments like that. And he just frustrated because he feeling the pressure now. Yo, did you watch this Toy Story? I watched this Toy Story
man,
game.
I'm mad I
That,
missed it
that was
after we
fire.
talked about
It
it.
was fire,
I
son.
seen those things going on, and I'm like, I seen the clips, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was fire, son. The way they had the commentators, the way they had the toys doing the celebrations and
yeah,
random people in the crowd, like cameos and all that. It was fire. And it was like they had motion capture on the uniforms because the cartoons was moving,
that's, that's what I
with
was
the
saying. How
players.
do you think they did that, bro?
They just
Like,
put motion capture on the uniforms and then they just translated it to the digital variation. It looked like a Nintendo 64 game, but it was
word
cool.
up, man. It remind
Yeah.
me of Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, it was cool. They was doing little effects of like the fire behind the ball, like the fire trail on the cleats, and it was dope. It was dope.
Look a little 3D-ish.
Yeah, it was cool. They did it last year too. They didn't do a Toy Story theme, but they did I forget who it was, but they did like a Disney themed football game last year too. I be catching those. They always do it with the London game,
Why you
and it's
think they
kind of
trying to
brilliant.
do that? Are they trying to get the
It's
young fan
yeah,
base in
yes,
London?
yes, exactly. Get them to watch football instead, like, because football
Instead of
to them is soccer. Yes, yep. And you make it, and you do it for the American kids too, because it's a Sunday morning at 9:30 in the morning instead of a Sunday game at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So the American kids who usually watch early morning cartoons, I mean, they don't really got Sunday morning cartoons like when we was kids. You could watch cartoons any time of the day now, but I see where they going with their marketing strategy. I don't know how well it worked, but I enjoyed little clips of it when I was watching it.
Um, how you feel about these Lions, man? They're gonna run. They're gonna run through their next quarter, right? 4 weeks.
Who's their competition the next 4 weeks?
Great question.
I think they super competitive right now. Barring any injuries, they are gonna, you know,
Give
They're gonna
everybody
be in every game they play. They'll be in every game they play. I don't see them. You know, they might lay an egg here or there because that's just what happens in football. You know, but
Well, they got the
I
Panthers next
they the
week.
favorites in the NFC North. Yeah,
That's a dub. Then they got the Bucks. That's gonna be a good
a
game.
competitive game. Yeah,
And the Ravens, another competitive game. Then they got the Raiders, who are spiraling out of control at the moment. You know what I mean? Then back
I
to
could
the
see them winning
Chargers.
all four of those games. They could lose two of them. The Ravens is gonna be a tough game, and you know who else you said they play? The Bucks. I expect them to be favorites in all them games, honestly. Now, whether they beat the Ravens and the Bucks, or both those teams could win, but I expect the Lions to be favorites in every single one of them games you just mentioned, and
Wow.
that'll put them at 7-1. They favorites in the NFC North, if you ask me. They might, you know, that team is capable of a first week bye if something go wrong with the Eagles or the Niners. So it'd be interesting to see how they do this year. First week, man, you always got these teams that start out 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, you know, 3-6, and then they make a run, you know, at the right time. Because what you really got to wait for in football is these winter months coming up, man.
That's the
November
next.
and December, those 8 weeks really determine the season more than the first 8. So we'll see how everybody start playing when the elements start, you know, kicking in and being a factor. Those are the teams that, you know, head into January with.
That's right, folks. Watch out in the NFC North and the NFC period. A new powerhouse in Detroit. The Lions have a
Uh-huh,
team.
uh-huh.
Finally, Coach Campbell has built a well-rounded, soon-to-be powerhouse, superstar-studded Lions team. Can they eclipse their goals through the next 4 weeks? Ace is saying yeah. I'm saying yeah.
Yeah, man, I like them.
They have overachieved with consistency. They 3-1 right now. Next 4 weeks, like he said, they could be 7-1, 8-1. Oh my goodness! If they are 8-1, everybody's gonna be gravitating, going crazy. They'll have like a systematic worth of play going into those months, like that he's talking about, and they'll be in a good spot, like going into those months, those weeks and shit. Mm. Then the next thing I had on here was these Packers that they just beat. Let's see what the Packers doing. Packers play the Raiders next week. That's a dub for them. They follow that up for the Broncos. That's gonna be a competitive game, but they can win that. Then they go to the Vikings. That's gonna be a battle. And the Rams. That's gonna be a battle. Then you got the Steelers and the Chargers. So next 4 weeks, I said, right? So it's Raiders, Broncos, Vikings, Rams. So they could go 2-2 in that next 4 weeks, and they just went 2-2. So that makes them 4-4. Yikes! Yeah, they're not gonna be. They're gonna fall. They ain't even get it to the gravity of their season at that point. Lockett gets the first down. Still a 14-3 game. I never made the banner. Carroll got the lead. He know how to play with the lead, boy. Gable's guys gotta do something. They third quarter has started. 14-3 game. Seattle has the ball. Gino, it looked like Gino back. Lockett gets the first down. Flags come out. There must be a holding going somewhere. Let's go. Gino. Shotgun. 3-step drop. Fires. Completes. Lockett. Short of the first down. Third down and 1 coming. Give it to Walker. Walker picked up a nice block right there. Play action. Here they come. He goes over the top. Lockett. Slammed out of bounds. No flag.
Lockett always gonna be.
He burned Jackson on that route. Jackson was so late on that route, bro. Look at the touch on that ball. It was beautiful. Gino getting penalties. Gino not showing no discipline. So for the last 15 minutes, I've had Isaiah Pacheco on the screen, who had a great night last night, running the ball. I think it's his best of his career. We talked about him briefly last night. Anything you got to say about him, Ace?
Brees Hall.
Nah, Pacheco, Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh, Pacheco. Yeah. Only thing I like Pacheco. Only thing I was saying that comparison to Marshawn Lynch, I thought it was a little bit of disservice to beast mode, but
yeah.
But I understood once I seen the running style.
Yeah.
But beast mode was he was different, son. He used to throw people. He didn't just run low. You pull up some beast mode clips. If you ain't seen them before, you know what I'm talking about. He played college at California. So
Charbonnet with the run. Gets a 10-yard gain, 13-yard gain. Takes a big hit on the Giants D. Trucking on them.
Uh-oh. They're going to challenge they tackling. Yeah. 22, 22 was the one who tried to grab, no offense, shoestrings on the sideline, too. You got to get it together, 22.
Ain't that Jackson?
Yeah. I'm watching you, boy. He at least put himself in the play this time. Do you think they could do something about when the offensive player does this right here? You see him leave with his helmet? If a defensive player do that, he out the game. I don't know if they could do something about the running backs doing that. Can you call a penalty on that when the offensive player lowers his helmet?
Yes. Yeah, they get a penalty too.
Late night snack.
So how you feel about the Kenny Pickett injury?
You know what? I did not see it.
Yeah,
he had a knee. I know it was a knee injury. Was it off a sack?
Bone bruise in his knee that could lead to short-term absence. He has a muscle strain as well. The door is open for him to play in week 6.
Yeah, that's one of those injuries you monitor. A bone bruise is pretty serious because it's going to hamper his mobility, but do they have a bye week coming up?
Who's that? What are we talking about again? Oh,
Kenny Pickett, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers. Let's see. Can the Giants D hold them now?
Geno back in the game. Yep.
Play action. Geno rolls out, looking pretty good. Incomplete pass. McFadden knocks it away.
There you go. Oh, flag.
Flag on the play.
They're going to call pass interference on him? Yeah, it wasn't 5 yards.
Yeah, it wasn't 5 yards.
Can't call it. You might have had a shot at pass interference if you thought the ball was in the air.
Oh, man. Steelers go play the Ravens next week. Rams.
Yeah, let Kenny Pickett sit down. Who they backup quarterback?
Oh, man. That's a good question. Let's see.
Seeing how they gave Joshua Dobbs to the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, no, that was a great defensive play.
Oh, they got Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, yeah, let Mitch play. Let Mitch play.
They got Mason Rudolph, too.
Yeah, let Mitch play. You all right. You know the offense. Let that boy rest. Did he ever take that glove off, Kenny Pickett? Man, I hate quarterbacks who throw with their glove on. That don't make no sense to me.
They don't feel the ball, right?
Yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
Right.
But if it work, it worked, but it ain't been working.
Khalil Mack, TJ Watt, Josh Allen, 6 sacks in the game. All of them. You did say that. He's the sack leader now? Shit.
Who, Khalil Mack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 6 yesterday. I'll tell you, he had a Derek Thomas game. That Josh Allen guy from the Jaguars is solid too.
He's pretty solid. He's been solid.
He had a good year last year too. He had 3 sacks yesterday.
Been solid week to week. He's really fast. He got hands and he can track you like.
Yo, how about your boy Pika Nakua? Him, Jimmy Smith of the Jaguars, I think back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Reggie Wayne, and I'm forgetting the other wide receiver. One more, who are the only wide receivers in NFL history to have that 35 catches and 500 yards through their first 4 games in the NFL.
Right. And he entering more special zones with Jerry Rice's name and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, the special. Dan Jones about to get sacked, spins around, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yo, and you see what I mean about the decisiveness, son? You see him do that stutter with his arm right there before he got sacked. Like, the sight, like he don't have it. Like certain quarterbacks, once they get hit too much, or I don't know what it is, watch what he do. He want to let it go, but he don't. So I don't like that. When I see quarterbacks doing that, like that's like somebody who dribbled too much in basketball. Like I don't know. Again, he ain't confident, yo. He is not letting that ball go. Who was the quarterback this week or last week? He was getting rid of the ball in under a second. Like he was letting it fly. It was somebody who was letting that shit go. I gotta see the highlights again. I think it was the week before last. Somebody was letting the ball go in like 1.1 seconds. Like that's how you gotta be in the NFL. They come too fast. And I don't know if the wide receivers just ain't getting separation. Like they don't got great wideouts either, So I want to give him a benefit of the doubt with that. But he trying to go.
You see this? This Chief game was the most watched Sunday show since Super Bowl. With 27 million viewers.
Taylor Swift. Son, this discipline. Look, another penalty on the Giants. This is so bad, son. My man looking like yo, I'm about to get fired. That shit's crazy.
Served in the military, you can join USAA.
My grandpa did, so I'm already in. And I was talking about your server. Oh, USA.
Electric will spend all year getting prepared. Everyone in the company has a strong role specific to helping us restore power as quickly and safely as possible. It's not over until the last customer is back. Don't be scared, be prepared.
This thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the cash rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without it. One word. Got it. Reeling in fish.
Oh,
eating fish.
Chicago. Looking at Chicago would bring me to. They got my man Caleb Williams on there. On Chicago. Looking at him though, it brings me to Chase Claypool. What's going on with him, bro?
He a loose cannon. You could be
years ago, like
you could be like that as a receiver if you are productive. But when you unproductive and you a locker room cancer, you gotta go, son. The fact that he was a healthy scratch, you can't even trade him for something. They traded a 2nd round pick for him. They'd be lucky if they get a 6th round pick back. Because he's a talented guy, but the fact he was a healthy scratch last week and he hasn't produced.
I read the story that he was a healthy scratch. I read that he was asked to stay home.
Yeah, that tells me you was wilding on your own teammates. That's what that tells me. You was wilding on your own teammates.
I said, that means they trying to get him out the building. Like, they keeping him out the building. Like,
so
the
Patriots, the Jets, the Giants. I don't know. A lot of these teams could use a receiver if he could come in and behave himself. But I don't know what his contract is. If he's still on one of those rookie deals, he might be movable. But just a bad attitude. It sounded like he got a bad attitude. He looked like he got a bad attitude. Not a great teammate. So it's hard to be a good team. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but he expecting to get the ball and he ain't getting it. So,
but Mooney ain't getting it. Moore just started getting it. Like, dude, like y'all struggling as a team, bro. Relax.
You know what I mean? No wonder my boy want to leave. Because there's mad stuff going on behind the scenes, too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and the
Yep.
coaches can't control it. If it's
Mhm.
out of control like that, that's the truth of the matter. They
Yep.
don't want the
You
dark
understand?
stories to come out.
Mhm.
Chicago Bears.
But the cat is already out the bag.
It's out. It's out now, man.
Like your
I got a
quarterback
lot of
already
issues.
spilled the
Y'all can
beans.
try and blame those issues on Jay Fields because I've seen a lot of narratives geared around it, and it's only a part of the problem. Stop scapegoating Jay Fields, man, and that if they got a cancerous locker room, then there's a lot going on with that place, and that means that the higher ups, like coaching, GMs, all of that, need to get involved, like, or get fired. Like, Jay Fields needs an offensive minded coach, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. But you got what you got, and like if Caleb Williams went there, you think he gets that treatment? He wouldn't get that treatment. Not in the beginning, at least, because everybody already comparing him to Patty Mahomes. Like he's big, he's like Q is whatever. He threw 6 touchdowns last week. Shador was right behind him, 4-1. Like, come on. They had more time, they might have won that damn game. You know what I mean? But that's not the way football is played, and the time ran out. USC won that game. They won it. They played all factions of the game from the first quarter on. You can't come to games late. And Colorado got a habit of coming to games late.
Spectre Business is made to work just like your small business. Made to overcommit and overcome. Made to log in and ship out. Made to streamline productivity.
Now we got the talk of Penix from Washington. You got Nix from Oregon. You got Caleb from USC. You got even Tua's brother going crazy in his college. Like, got a few things going on this year, man. You got the Duke quarterback, the Texas quarterback going off. It's a lot of quarterbacks. It'll get narrowed down because as these teams lose to each other and people get hurt and all that. But right now, college is loaded, man. And Deion bring the attention back to college. College about to start banking more than the NFL. They got TV all day Saturday, just like NFL on Sunday. Like, so yeah, I just see on the screen I got Alvin Kamara made his return this week. Had a decent game, an average game. But yeah, man, 13 receptions, bro. 13 receptions. That gave me promise. I waited 4 weeks for that. He gonna be using the passing game and with David Carr, who played. We using the passing game and the running game. Like, I got a beast right there. But I'm 0-4. It's not gonna matter.
Until this game, and Daniel Jones went out a little tougher than he needed to be. Just get the ball out. But you got Witherspoon coming off the slot. He's been excellent. It's not an easy position to play for anybody. And yet here he is doing it for the first time. And with great confidence.
Breeder look like the face mask. Devontae Adams gonna try to go off against the Packers, right?
It's dangerous to get a running back coming through there, running at full speed like he was, and Mario Edwards gets a hold of that face mask and totally yanks him around. Good to see that he's okay, but they get 4 yards added on, and a couple opportunities for Seattle. They bypass the field goal, go for it. Giants stop it when they make the field goal, 6 points potentially.
Zone sacked again. Nah, getting the one.
Such a great job by Cameron Young, just playing through the block and being able to be strong enough to get Daniel Jones to the ground.
Like you said, undecisive, man. You gotta know. Go.
You gotta.
Go.
That tell me he don't either one or two things or both. Like the receiver's not getting no separation, or he don't have no timing with them, or both. Because in this situation, the only way to do it is you're not gonna see nobody be open, son. You're gonna have to throw them open.
Right.
Gonna have to find a way to throw them open.
Third and 2. Danny Jones runs for it, gets the first down, enters the red zone. 4:54 on the clock. See how he was undecisive? He was in mad decisive.
There you go.
Right there, as soon as he hyped it.
Right there, yep.
Yeah, man, he knew.
Do the shit with conviction, man.
Yeah. Salute Z2 Motorsports.
Salute.
Yeah, it's still in the third quarter. 4:28 on the third quarter. Danny Jones hands it off to Breeder. Breeder stop. Now they becoming like, how you call it?
He is good at that. His numbers ain't that terrible now that I'm looking at him. But the eye test is just telling me he's uncomfortable. Yeah.
Shit.
He's 16 or 20 for $135, which
in this game
ain't great. Yeah, in this game.
I looked at his total numbers. He's like so off.
Well, he got shut out the first game of the season, so that ain't gonna do much for the stat line. But
in 4 weeks, he laid the ball out there too much.
Let it go.
And even though he could throw the ball, I don't see the pop in his ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like. It drag out his arm.
Because he's stuttering with it, man.
Right.
But he's accurate. I give him that. I like how they speeding up the pace here. 3rd and 3, though. He's gonna kick a field goal.
Yeah, man. Actually, Dale keeps his guys out there to go for it. Let's go. 4th and 1. Get it done. You in the red zone. Don't do this push play. He don't get low enough. You see my boy Jalen Hurts, boy. He know where he going. He get in the seam, and he be the lowest one in the seam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not stopping that yard from
They couldn't even get the playoff in time. How long it take to call a quarterback sneak, son? How you got to call a timeout there? That's crazy. Even your coaching staff indecisive now.
The blocking to go, and
you supposed to be practicing that all week. I should not have to tell you that at third quarter Monday night game.
Well, I'm telling you what side I'm going to. I'm going to go to the left side, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
But like you said, that don't take 45 seconds.
What's going on? For you going for it or you not, yo? You should have known that when you did third down. If we get 2 yards, I'm going. If we get sacked, I'm kicking. Incomplete, I'm kicking. All right. I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what y'all do, man.
You need a touchdown here. Yeah. Throw it, Nick. Oh, he gets out. He's running with it. He gets the first down at least. Now he takes a lick because he's big and doofy.
Mm-hmm.
Either go out of bounds or slide, bro.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I
look like it hurt.
Yeah, that's what
right.
That's the second one tonight.
He had to eat that one, but he going to take a deep breath.
He's like, he can get up. Giants first down. Daddy job. Dives. They know you. They see you trying to be slick.
Mm-hmm.
Wagner ain't gonna let it happen. They see you gonna be slick. Don't even try it. Like, you gotta throw this one, man. You're gonna have to earn it. Well, give it to Burrito, man. I'm gonna earn you one.
What about the Mondale Robinson kid, man? Where he at?
They're going a while.
They seem like the Giants seem like they go away from what's working a lot. I don't get it. But
Everybody knew you was going a Waller. Everybody knew you was going a. Oh man. Pick 6. And you're in the red zone.
And it's 21. It's the kid 21. Yeah, he out. That's game.
He got to tell. I knew it was going over there too. Like,
you called it. Sheesh, man. Sheesh.
The funny shit is, Mondale Robinson had this motion to that side. Like, so even if you would have
the look on the Giants fans' faces say everything, son. They keep panning to the crowd all game. Their face has been the same.
What's that, bro?
That kid got 2 sacks and a pick 6 today. Oh yeah, he having a good night.
7, 8 tackles. $21-3. Had a chance to make it 14-10 instead of 21-3. They ain't down.
I know they ain't scoring 18 points in the fourth, so I mean, oh man, oof.
Look at Dable. Look at him trying to ignore Dable.
He looking at it, yeah.
Trying to ignore Dable. Tone him out. Tone him out.
Look, he said, "Fuck you! I'm making $40 million now. It don't matter. I ain't gotta listen to you no more."
Wow.
Like, what the hell? What did you see? He's just asking him, "What did you see right there? Like, what did you see? What was that?"
He went to hold him accountable right there, nigga. Because that could be his job, man. 1-3. You got your money, like. Oh man.
But Dable been showing his emotions all game though.
Yeah, because it's a critical game. It's a must
game. Yeah.
For them to keep pace with the NFC East right now.
He must have had that talk.
With Washington giving the Eagles a good blow, it looked like Giants the weaker team in the whole division. Like, and how you got weaker? How did y'all get weaker? We're gonna be even weaker next year. Like, oh man, they need they need receivers, but that is besides the point. It look like they need linemen, offensive linemen. They need some things going on over there, man. They defense getting scored on. Seattle got two big defensive plays that led to 14 points in this game. And
AKA
the first touchdown was set up by that long one by Walker. Oh no, they called it back because he was down, right? His arm touched the floor.
Yeah, by Fant. Yeah. But it was Wagner was right there too.
They see him, they were spying him to make sure he don't run the ball. The one thing he gotta do is move out the pocket, bro.
He telegraphed his throws too, though. Like
he do the 1-2 step thing, and he
got no savvy to him, like at all. Like you said, doofy. He got no craftiness.
Bro. We gonna call him Penny's the doof. Dom's the doof.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
It's hard to watch.
That's a bad play right there for a quarterback. Any quarterback. In the red zone, you cannot give a pick six right there. You're about to walk in, man. You're about to walk in. You're not throwing a fade. Hand that ball off, bro. Good defense by Seattle, though. One step drop and pass. Slayton with his one catch a game, his 1 to 3 catches a game.
Yeah. You said 1 to 3 catches. Oh man.
2 targets, 1 catch today. It's third quarter, 16 seconds left. What? Are you serious? Get up, Rita. He's scared, bro. He's scared of getting sacked. He not moving in time.
He's scared to death. He was trying to. Breida ain't get out the. Yeah. He's. I don't know. He's looking for one person to be open every play, and if that person ain't open, he's screwed.
That's not me reading progression now. Compared to Zach Wilson last night. They both bad quarterbacks, right? But compare them to Zach Wilson last night. Who's the better quarterback? They need to switch teams. I'll take Danny Dimes. I'll tell you, his team is worse. His team is way worse. He don't got the receiver. He don't have the defense, the lockdown defense, secondary. He got the front, man. I don't know. They need a linebacker. They need some better corners. They got 2 rookie corners right now, so those corners got to just learn faster.
Just go to underdogfantasy.com to get started. America is on its way to becoming the world's clean energy superpower, and silver is about to replace oil. Clean energy technology is reliant on silver.
Had Kamara up there for a minute.
Silver to cover America's energy requirements, let alone the world's.
Deep bone bruise.
It's not. Start with Noble Gold's Gold and Silver Investment Guide. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com.
Danny Dimes has lost 24 fumbles since getting drafted. Are y'all serious, bro? 2019 was his draft. That's the most since 2019. He could slap the ball out of what we called him, Danny Abraham. That's dumb funny. Look at this dude. The guy he paying off the refs, man. The guy he juicing the refs, man. That's a professional right there. Patty the Magician. Jersey swapping with the ref and shit. And Dak Prescott 28, 34, 261, one touchdown, no interceptions. It's a good game. Great game. 34 passes. You better leave Dak alone, man. Giants are the only team without a first half touchdown this season. Oh, he gets away from both of them. Flag on the play, holding. Fuse pressures allowed. Look at the teams. Tampa Bay, Detroit, 49ers. Your quarterback is playing remarkable football right now, bro.
Shuffle up front, and the Seahawks have taken further advantage of that. Take a break, 13:22 left. There's one on Redison. Green still got it. Back after this.
Herbert got hurt yesterday. Broke his finger. Still finished the game. That's a tough dude. What do you think about Staley's play calling, man? Like, going for it on fourth down last week and this week.
At least he's consistent. I don't know. You know, this analytics thing, it's turning traditional play calling upside down. And you see a lot of the coaches, not just Staley, I mean, not just in NFL, you see it in college. You see it in high school football, see it in the pros. So it's just something that, you know, I don't know, coach like him, he you know, I kind of started looking at him sideways last year in the playoffs when the Jaguars came back and beat them. You know, and he had that 28-point lead in the first half, and, you know, just the questionable calls they made in that game to, you know, not secure the victory. And then he did it last week with, I mean, he got away with it in week 1 or 2 against the Vikings, and I guess he got away with it last week too. But, you know, he stays consistent, I guess. But, you know, it's something like I would say if you was playing Madden, it's something the Madden guys would punish you for, the way he calls plays. Like, traditionally football, you don't do, I don't want to call it dumb, but you don't want to do foolish plays like that to kind of tempt the football gods and tempt fate. You know, you want to do the simple thing to secure the win. It's nothing more important than winning. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see where it takes him. He's got a talented team, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I could see if he's winning, nobody will question it. If he's losing, then it'll be his his neck in a public square and get his head chopped off like the rest of the coaches who do dumb shit like that.
Big sack. Danny Jones is just going through it right now.
It's gonna be a long season, boy.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be a long season, bro.
Look at the top 10.
Saquon just sitting there like, you ready to pay me yet? Cause I could help, son. You ready to pay me yet? Cause a good running game and negate all that shit. Teams is just letting off on him, man.
Look at the top 10 quarterbacks of the CFB after week 5. Those first 5, those first 6 is no joke. But the last 4 is just as good, bro. Shit crazy. Jordan Travers out of FSU he a sleeper. The LSU Jaden Daniels,
yeah. He's
sick.
solid. I watched that game. That was a good game. They lost that game to Ole Miss, but that was a good game.
Ole Miss got at him.
Michael Penix is good. I think Drake May.
No joke. The only thing is that with Penix, I want to see them play a good defensive team because he beating on the regular teams. Like he beating on Caleb. Going up against Shador was a nice little challenge for him, but again, they got SC weaknesses. They defense. If Shador was like at 90-something% for the game, bro. I see what happens with them. In the beginning of the game, they go for a lot of like short little bullshit passes that can break big, but they don't. They don't break big, and they got a fast offense, right? They don't really huddle. They call their plays really quickly. Shador lines them up, so they run through their sets real quick. Next thing you know, they have 4th down and 4. I personally think Shador should be going for these, right? And using his legs more. Right now, since he don't got the line, he need to know that, like he did it late in that game. He needed to know to take off. Look, they were sleeping. He ran like 40, 50 yards for a touchdown. Like they were sleeping on him. They did not expect him to run the ball. Like he just ran straight up the gut. Like that ain't supposed to happen. Not that many yards. Like not no quarterback. But then Patty does it last night. You know what I mean? So like certain plays open it up. You can manipulate them. Who the best quarterback in the league right now, bro? That's Josh Allen. After all the shit I talked about Josh Allen, is that Josh Allen right now? He is slinging the rock, man, at a high percentage. He throw picks, but he getting touchdowns. Like, he's fucking.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It's what the metric of success is. If it's wins, then
he had 3 incompletions yesterday, bro. I'm not just talking about his wins. His
I mean, Brock Purdy went 20 for 21.
I know.
I know he got a lot of weapons. I know he got a lot of weapons, but you know we're gonna hold that against him. You gotta.
I don't want to. He been winning since he came in. He mad accurate, bro. That's what surprised me about him. He do have the top running game. It's easy to run off play action behind a running game like that. But that's not to punish him. One is just y'all better get better.
Yeah,
Get a
that's
line.
crazy,
Like,
man.
y'all putting y'all money into everything else. Go get a line. Like, we got a line and a running back. Like,
Uh-huh. And I think the good thing about having, the thing that I think, you could hold, because, hey, Jalen Hurts got a squad around him too, and that don't get held against him, So, but it makes the game easier on the quarterback when he know he ain't got to make all the plays.
right.
He just got to make a few and not make catastrophic ones. And, your team going. Then you got a good defense on the other end that don't put you behind the 8 ball as far as giving up too much points. You can play loose, you can play comfortable, you can play confident. So
Look at your boy right here, man. Look at your boy right here.
Everybody got better this week, man. And this is what our team can be, right? We got greatness in this room. Let's keep growing. Keep building. Keep leaning on each other. You guys got greatness. Right? Never forget that. Right? Love coaching you guys. Proud of you guys. And that's just the start. That's just the start right there, fellas. Keep grinding. Love you guys, man. Awesome win. Hey, let's get a game ball for everybody.
It's a game ball for everybody. D'Amico, what the hell are you running over there? Like, a game ball for everybody. You gotta get that game ball to CJ Stroud, man. He's playing like a champ. Get that. He got defense discipline. They doing their thing. What happened with Georgia? Georgia lost last week?
Nah, they just having to come back. They had 2 weeks where they had close games and they didn't blow out their competition that was unranked opponents.
Oh, yeah. They won, right? Yeah, they number one until one of these ranked opponents beat their ass.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. They number one to it. Well, Michigan looks really good too. Michigan been blowing people out too.
Since starting on 1, this dude got 812 passing yards, 10 total TDs, 125.8 passer rating. Outscoring opponents 123 to 33.
Plus 90. The plus 90 stat is irrelevant because your defense is responsible for the other team not scoring. But the rest of them is good.
All right. Let's take that down. That up. That.
I've saved lives. And when a team on patrol,
These dudes got blanked out. Did a serious comeback with Barkley that day.
No touchdown.
Ain't got a touchdown.
21 to 3 ran. Oh, man.
Didn't score a touchdown. Man. Every time you think it can't get worse, they get worse, bro.
Yeah, I've seen enough of them.
The Giants, the Jets, the Knicks, everybody, bro.
Yeah, everybody. The Liberty is in the WNBA finals. You can watch Ionescu and Brianna Stewart and John Paul Jones.
Appreciating the Liberty too, man.
Liberty holding New York down. We can depend on the ladies.
They ran. The Suns thought they was gonna take them down. They ran through them though. We got them resilient shooters.
They that's a strong team.
Got those shooters. Yeah, I was here watching. I watched that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. WNBA.
I'm writing down my notes for my content for Thursday. I'll be watching that WNBA and shit. I'll be noticing mad more celebs supporting those games.
Brought to you by Burger King. We highlight the defense for Seattle tonight. And all this pressure, 8 sacks on number 8. And no answers on the offensive line.
Yeah, but
Big part of the performance by everybody.
I seen enough, big bro. I'm about to take it down, man.
All right, man.
This
Have
ain't
a good
compelling
day.
enough to keep me up. You heard, man. Salute to everybody who checked in and tapped in and checked this out. Till next week or to the next game Thursday night or Wednesday night, I'll holler.
Okay.
All right.
Salute. Love you, bro. All right.
Love you too, man. Later.
Just us, man. Just us, y'all. They throw a screenplay. Brighton gets good yardage on it.
Some of the stars tonight, Bobby Wagner, 17 tackles, 2 sacks. Jordan Brooks, 8 tackles, 2 sacks. Witherspoon, 8 tackles, 2 sacks. Pick 6.
And Jones just slamming to the ground.
Well, this is one of those games defensively for Seattle. You call it a get-right game.
Danny Jones gets tackled down after another run, gets a first down though. Got a new set of downs. Let's go in shotgun. Hits the receiver, Slayton gets another first down.
Just to clean up with Jared Reed and finish that story, we saw him get carted off. He is questionable to return. And once again,
21-3 game.
Shin injury. It's been really good. You talked about it. I know last week he had a monster game. Jared Reed did. In fact, beat Texas best game. He's had to see it out here in the second stint. That's what it's
Oh, no. Giants look pathetic, man. Hey, Dom is desperate right now. No TDs. 4-step drop. Wait till the very last second. Those are interception. In a hurry, gets him to do that. Danny Jones throws his second interception on the night. His 6th of the season. He stays in our pocket as long as he can, but that blitz is coming for him, bro. And he threw 2 interceptions trying to get the ball to Campbell. He need better wide receivers. That is a play on Danny Jones. You could blame the receiver on both those interceptions, but that is a play on Danny Jones. He's going to get it ultimately.
This is the obvious. In addition to the problems that they have on the offensive line, when I watch these receivers, Joe, they've got some speed, but they don't run. They don't go full speed to where at least you got a quarterback who's under pressure.
25 of 32, 187, 2 interceptions, and 63 rushing yards. You try to hang it on his back, but you can't. Walker hits the hole. Walker breaks out. Shoe screen tackle. Oh, so close.
breaking it away. Tennessee fans, how happy Walker breaks that open for them.
Good job here. But you see number 19, Jake Vogel, come in at the top. And he's the guy who really cleans it up. Xavier McKinney is the safety. He's the guy who's supposed to field the football. But here comes Bobo.
Kenny gets blocked by Bobo, and that run goes into the red zone. Expect another run here. False start.
Number 84.
Gino not getting it done.
Jake Bobo, who got a lot of attention in the preseason, got a touchdown in their game against Carolina.
There you go, man. Seattle fans in Jersey going crazy, disrespectful. Hey, hype, bro. Giant fans sick right now. Giants, both Giants showing in this arena has been miserable, pathetic. You wouldn't even know they were the home team. Oh man, I'm feeling some type of way. In abundance. Look at them. They look confused. I just don't know what they should be doing right now. Second and goal. Gino hands it off. Here comes Walker. Walker takes the hit, spins off of it, and they get him down. Third and goal coming. See if Dana can get it in the end zone. They got to throw it. And Thibodeau gets around the edge and sacks Geno Smith. Avon Thibodeau, 2 tackles, 2 sacks. 4th and goal coming. They got to kick the field goal. 24-3. That will bring the score to the under. I believe this Vegas had this game going over 44 points or something like that. It's nowhere close. Giants fell short on their part. Seattle made their part.
This is Jason Myers, 34-yard try.
I don't know why everybody thought the Giants were going to be competitive. Like, they haven't shown any competitiveness in any game except for the Cardinal game. And, you know, I would question that game. Kind of fluky. Barkley playing with some fire. Sparks Danny Jones played with some fire because he was good in that in the second half. But outside of that, man, they look like they don't know the playbook. They're not studying. Like, but it ain't that. It's just that he's playing with mediocre receivers. He can't throw them open. It's, you know, look, he making mistakes waiting for them to get open. If he had number 1, he had it on DK Metcalf or something like that, it'd be a wrap. Because he is pretty accurate and Pretty consistent.
This is a season low for points allowed this year by the Giants. It comes out of my mouth.
24-3. Seattle has killed this game.
The excitement coming into this season for the Giants as well as the Jets.
Yeah, 4 weeks through the first quarter, the Giants felt their first quarter. I give them a D. I'm gonna probably come up with a grading episode on each team through the first quarter. I give them a D, man. They lucky they didn't get an F. They might get a D minus. For only showing up 2 quarters in 4 weeks. They showed up 2 of 16 quarters. No, wait. Yeah, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 16. They only showed up 2 of 16 quarters. That's crazy. That's an F. Facts. Facts. F for facts. Pathetic, bro. Pathetic. Y'all thought the Bears were playing bad. Giants look like they're the worst team. As Seattle's recorded 10 sacks tonight on Danny Jones. If that ain't Danny Abraham-ish, I don't know what is. Completes a pass right into a big hit. One step drop, tries to get out the pocket, decides to run, knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and Pete Carroll's excited about this young man, and rightly so. He's big. He's 6'4", 261, second-round pick from Minnesota. But you mentioned Pete Tawasi is the most improved second-year guy on this team. And there's some serious depth in this roster, which comes from the deal that they made.
Sack from the back, fumble again. Giants, fumble, liar. Malaya, turnover on downs for the Giants again. Sit him down for the night before you get hurt.
I know there's former teammates of mine watching this broadcast right now.
11 sacks for Seattle. I came in talking about their defense. Look what they doing against the Giants, bro. They got more sacks than Dallas. And Dallas shut us out. Right now, Seattle got somebody with super points in inside fantasy, like over 30, something like that. 11 sacks, bro. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
2 defensive touchdowns in a blowout win for the Cowboys at home over the Patriots. And I didn't read the graphic fast enough to know the one last. Lil Mack with 6 sacks. See him there come at home against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's why people pick the Monday night teams and stream those defenses, because You never know what's going to happen.
The 49ers, a rematch of the last couple playoff games. 49ers knocking the Cowboys out.
Nobody had their defense. So now, how do I find out how much they had?
Implications on the line, I think, that when the playoff picture shapes up, based on what happens in this ball game.
Oh yeah, 33 points today. In my other league, they had that defense. Sack time.
Two more defensive scores yesterday.
He needed that to happen too. Still gonna lose.
The power to change. Connect the dots that change the clock. Connect one day, change the world. Connect the word fun, change. Yeah, storms change that part. Don't shoot it.
South Central LA. Today was a good day.
Now, find the night of the light. Change. Connecting changes everything. No one connects more than you.
The force that moves everything around you. Intensity.
Giants don't. Yeah, man. By the time I get to grading them, they're gonna be an F. They definitely gonna be an F. By the time this game in, man.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we trust the new
Those damn Giants.
no preset spending limit or purchasing power.
Ain't nothing giant about them. Call them petites.
And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
Call them petites.
When we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Get used to this. The Capital One Adventure X business card. What's in your life?
This game is over, y'all. Giants look horrible. Wait till I write my critique on them. Oh, man. Should do it tonight while I'm mad about it, right? But I like to think about it.
Center when this is done by being here with me to break things down. We'll visit with one of the stars today. I'm not sure exactly who it's going to be, but I'm pretty sure he'll be in a visiting jersey. The 12s have made their way down to lower level.
Pete Carroll busting Brian Daboll's tail.
Seattle Seahawks public relations staff. Somebody good for them. They'll be happy they are.
Luck comes out there. See if Luck can get a score. And North, Charbonnet. Fourth down coming and come to field goal.
Seattle at the Bengals with their quarterback Joe Burrow.
Seattle going into a bye for week 5. Good to know. And they got the Bengals in week 6, the Cardinals, the Browns. They can win all those games, bro. Then they go to the Ravens and the Commanders. If they're on a streak, they can win those games.
Nobody expected that. Rams have impressed me with what they've been able to do. More competitive and done more things than what a lot of people thought they might. To be able to come back against
I think I picked the Giants, man. Hold on.
that have just beaten the
Let me
Kansas
look.
City Chiefs and was riding high. And to be able to win that ball game the way that they did, I'm happy.
Yeah, I went with the Giants. Me and Hab went with the Giants. You went with the Seahawks, so you got 10. Base wasn't here for that one, so he doesn't get that pick.
Big stretch for Pete Carroll's team, weeks 12 through 15. At home against San Francisco, at Dallas, at the 49ers, and home against the Eagles. That is a
He was gone for the fight and all that, which I heard everybody was upset with. They want their money back, so I'm glad I ain't leave and go nowhere for that. Shout out to Canelo. Y'all trying to steal the belt from the veteran. I gotta earn that. Knockout. Or whip me so bad that it's not close. You know what I mean? So that's the vet. You know why, as boxing fans, we gotta keep learning this. It happened a month ago or 2 months ago in another fight. Good fight. Even fight, but you're not gonna win it if you're not knocking out the vet. The ref's gonna go with the vet, man. And running the clock out, 35 seconds. This game is over. Have won the week on the picks. 11-10. Charles, 9 for me and base. That's how that's gonna go. So that got announced. Pete Carroll's guys get a big victory tonight. Pete Carroll's defense comes up big. They'll be talked about in the morning. It's 24-3. That's like shutting a person out, bro. This kid Witherspoon from Seattle was phenomenal tonight. From sacks to interceptions, to pick sixes, to knockaways. He was all over the field. Tackles. That rookie is a big rookie for Pete Carroll. Good pickup right there. And it's going to be a solidifying piece. It's ironic because I just asked, have this week 4, matchup preview. I asked him about the Seahawks and do I ever think they'll get back? Do he ever think they'll get back to Legion of Boom status? And he said no. And then they step up Monday night and play defense, get 11 sacks, few turnovers, win the game off a heavy defense. Now, I ain't putting that on Legion Boom status, but they on their way. A couple of more players stand up and become famous, get some interceptions back there in the safety and all that. They could be something special. Thursday night game is going to be the Chicago Bears and Washington Commanders versus Bears. Oh, man, Justin Fields, we're going to talk some more about you. But we get to talk about Sam Howell and the Washington Commanders. They've been dueling every game. They remind me of the Vikings for some reason. They're always in a one-score game. But what they did this weekend, come back, took the time down to 0, score a touchdown, go for the 2 points, get the 2 points to tie the game. That shit was epic right there. To go to overtime, man. Howell got a weak line, though. Gets sacked a lot. He been battling though against every opponent, every quarterback. He been battling with them
Took Jalen Hurts to the battle last week. But Jalen Hurts, he was going in the bag. Him and AJ Brown was going in the bag last week, bro. Over the top play after over the top play for tutties. He was not playing.
Don't miss out on Target Silverly. Join now for free at Target.com to start saving. This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off.
All right. Let's see. I want to look at some stats. Let's quarterback the week, shit like that. I mean, through 4 weeks. Tua Tag still on the top, 1,300 yards, 114 rating. Few guys with a better rating than him. Brock Purdy over him. Brock Purdy the top wide receiver and QBR rating for the season with 1,000 yards, 9 yards per attempt. 72% completion rating, 5 teddies and no interceptions. Sacked 7 times. So salute to Brock Purdy. Everybody say that he can't play or he's just game manager and he has over 1,000 yards in 4 weeks. Tua Taz has 1,300. How bad is Brock Purdy playing? Russell Wilson has 1,000 yards in 4 weeks. Okay, when we talk about QBR, Russell Wilson is third. 4th in QBR rating. Now, remember, I was a week ahead of this. I've been talking 2 weeks ahead of this. I've been telling everybody he was not playing bad. He got 11 sacks. But he's not playing bad. His team is just not winning. His defense giving up a lot of fucking points. Worst in the league. Then comes Josh Allen. So Russell wasn't playing better than Josh Allen on QBR status. That's crazy. But it's because he threw the 4 interceptions. He has more yardage, like 30 more yards than Russ. But he threw 2 extra interceptions than Russ. And he's been sacked 9 times to Russ's 11. So that's why he's over him. Justin Herbert comes in behind Josh Allen with a 106.3, 7 tutties, a broken finger, 1 interception, and 1,100 yards. So he got more yards than he got third most yardage, past air yards. Third behind Cousins and Tua Tags. Justin Herbert was slinging the rock. Sacked 9 times. And you got Kirk Cousins coming in. He got over 1,200 yards, 104.4, 11 tutties. 11 tutties. Go ahead, Kirk Cousins. Leading the league with 11 tutties. So it's not an accident, but he does have 4 interceptions. But he sling the rock. 7 yards per attempt, though. 7.7. Lamar Jackson comes in behind that. Then Baker Mayfield. Then C.J. Stroud. But C.J. Stroud, that's just in rating. That's why he comes in behind them in rating. C.J. Stroud, though, playing better than all of them. C.J. Stroud is 4th in yardage. 2 yards less than Kirk Cousins. Matt Stafford is second. Tua Tags is first. Then Justin Herbert comes behind C.J. Stroud. He averaging 8 yards an attempt. 6 tutties, no interceptions. 100.6 QBR. Sacked 11 times. Gave up 93 sack yards, though. Sam Howell leads the league with 24 sacks. That is ridiculous. More sacks than Justin Fields and the Bears, who is second. Desmond Ridder and Ryan Tannehill tied for third. Then it's Derek Carr. And you got, after today, it's going to be Daniel Jones. Sacked 11 times, bro. You had 11 times to 12 times he been sacked, bro. Like, oh, man. He's going to be one of the most sacked people, but let the stats get thrown on. And before I start saying anything, last year I used to do it too early. So tomorrow morning I'll come back and say a lot more. But Sam Howell, man. C.J. Stroud. I would say Stroud, Cousins, Tua. Josh Allen. And I guess Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, no. Josh Allen, you gotta do Justin Herbert, then Brock Purdy. In that order, because of their yardage, their touchdowns, with their interception plus their rating. Those guys are playing best. C.J. Stroud, he's not number one yet, but he is on his way up there. So salute to him. Where is the magician at? Patty Mahomes, 1,000 yards, 7.7 per attempt, 9 tutties. No, wait. 8 tutties and 4 interceptions. Yeah, Patty gotta slow it down, bro. He was wild, and he almost gave the Jets 3 interceptions last night. League leading Jimmy Garoppolo, 6 interceptions. Justin Fields, 5 interceptions. Sam Howell, 5 interceptions. Matt Stafford, 5 interceptions. Josh Allen, 4 interceptions. Kirk Cousins, 4 interceptions. Dan Jones, 4 interceptions. Mac Jones, 4 interceptions. Patty Mahomes, 4 interceptions. Kenny Pickett, 4. Ryan Tannehill, 4. Zach Wilson, 4. So that is a big group right there of 4 interceptions. That means the interceptions are on a go now. They'll be rising every week. Hopefully, Patty ain't in the high interception range, but right now he is amongst the mid highs. And with Justin Fields and Garoppolo, Matt Stafford, Josh Allen even has 4. So for all the good quarterbacks, he now have 4 touchdowns or so. Except for Tua Tags, who has 3. Joe Burrow with 2. Trevor Lawrence with 2. These guys don't got big touchdowns. The one person with 2 that has 7 touchdowns is Baker Mayfield, who we haven't spoke about. Hasn't eclipsed 1,000 yards yet. 882 yards, 7 yards per attempt. 69% from the field. 7 tutties. 2 interceptions, a 101.5 QBR. So Baker is balling, only sacked 4 times this season. Go ahead, Baker. Deshaun Watson sacked 12 times. Russell Wilson sacked 11 times. Derek Carr, 13. Desmond Ridder, 16.
So these guys on the go. Keep an eye on Trevor Lawrence. Keep an eye on Derek Carr. Keep an eye on Baker Mayfield. I think we're going to end the show right there, folks, tonight. That's going to be it for tonight. Monday Night Football. Pete Carroll victorious. Geno Smith victorious. Danny Jones playing like Danny Abraham. Danny Abraham is going to go on a shirt. Danny Abraham. From dollars to dimes, from dimes to pennies. Danny Pennies. Danny Abraham Pennies. That's what we're going to call him. That's how his game looked. It looked really poor tonight. Seattle wins 24-3. Shutout. 11 sacks. And yeah, we're going to end it there. Till Thursday night. This is BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. I'm your host, Bang. Salute to everybody that came out. Cold water, no bleach. No designs. Salute to those two companies, print companies. Who else? Salute to Bang Hussein. Salute to Bang Time USA Gaming. And salute to you, the fans. All the fans. This show is from the fan, by the fan. And I'll see y'all Thursday. Bang! Salute. Hashtag BANGnACES Tribe in the chat. Salute. Hashtag BANGnACES Tribe in the chat. Stayed out the argument the other day, but I'll probably be the instigator tonight. Welcome to BANGnACES Inc.
Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga wrong, heard the flow. Third for show, bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And Blade the punk, they never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all soaking the drawers. I came knocking for the gang, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you can ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine coning you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody's.
P.U. Double.
Ready?